by the Rob Ford thing. That was exciting.
It's always good news to know that people are getting help.
That's true. That's true.
So I was looking through your bio here of all of the amazing stuff you've done since this, like filmography from IMDb or wherever it is, goes back to '97.
Yes, I started when I was 3.
Yeah, and I mean, you've done a lot of really cool stuff. And you were on.
And it's all culminated with you being on our show.
It all came to this.
This is kind of the end. Right
This is
here.
it for me.
The
I'm going to
terminus.
be entering rehab with Rob Ford.
Terminus. But it says, what does it say here? You married Dan Martin,
Yes.
the comedy writer, and he's not related to any of the famous like Dan Martin.
No, and I couldn't change my name because I couldn't be Arden Myrin.
Arden Martin.
Martin.
I like it.
And you've done stand up for a long time, or are you?
I've done improv. I did improv for years, and I've done stand up for 5 years.
It's so it's different in that you're not working with other people.
Yeah, I've done improv since I was 19, and then I was on Mad TV, and so I've performed live every week since, for years. But yeah, it's different. So when I started doing Chelsea lately, people kept trying to book me for stand-up, and I was like, no, I just do improv. And they're like, well, we don't care, we're booking you. And so it's actually been really cool because I've always been a writer and stuff, and it's been, at first it is getting your sea legs without your buddies, but it's been great. I love it.
When we heard you were going to be here, this guy who's filming you right now just about wet himself.
Hi.
How's it going?
Tim just loves you.
Hi, Tim.
How are you?
What's up? I like that just some random man here filming me. I'm glad you guys know him, so that's good.
He just wandered in off the street.
No, I don't mind. I don't mind.
I thought he was with you.
I don't know. I'm on a reality show that nobody's buying, so and it's on an iPhone.
You been in Orange Is the New Black? Are you on the next season?
No, I was just on the first season. That was an interesting thing because I auditioned to play. It was before it started airing, so it was sort of before it was really fancy, and it was for the prison doctor, and I got the thing, and it was like Dr. Gregory Brooks, an ancient male prison doctor, and I was like, well.
Okay.
Watch out. Clearly, this is in my wheelhouse. And so I showed up. I was the only woman, the only person under 90. And I booked it. And then I went to set, and they should warn you of this, but Jodie Foster was directing the episode.
Really?
And, yeah, I didn't know. I'm like, oh. And so then not only am I playing this elderly male prison doctor, but then, like, having to deal with, a national legend, like an Oscar winner. That was an interesting experience.
Did she? Was she good to work with?
She was very sweet. I mean, I think probably because she is an actor, she sort of knows how to do it. But I did have like a freaky need to because I was playing sort of an uptight. It wasn't a particularly funny part, and I looked kind of prissy, and I did have like a weird desire to make her know that I was fun, And I don't know if that worked or not. I did so, but yeah, it was very surreal I didn't know till I got there. Like that was like, and then we're about the same height and just being like an inch away, like that. There you are, George. Let's go hang out in the panic room with Jared Leto.
Jodie Foster.
Kristen Stewart.
Yeah, and Kristen Stewart. Little tiny Kristen Stewart.
And then you're on, now when it says you're on Kids, you were in the movie Kids.
Yeah, I played
Not
John
on that.
Krasinski's wife.
You weren't on you played John Krasinski's wife.
Yeah, we were like the most sexually broken couple in America, which was like which was my friend. It was in the trailer, and it's all of my friends are like comedy writers, and it was like their favorite quote as me saying in the trailer, "It's like I'm dead down there." And so we were like the most broken couple. And then that's when Kinsey decided that.
That's Liam Neeson, wasn't it?
Yeah, Liam Neeson. So that we were like so broken that he was like, America needs to study. It was like the most sexually broken woman in America.
So you were the couple that really started the Kinsey report.
that's on my resume.
Yeah.
I'm dead in the downstairs.
And you got to say that in front of Liam Neeson.
I did. Hunky Liam Neeson, who had just discovered the Simpsons while we were filming. So
How is that possible?
I know.
He's Liam Neeson.
He's got other things to do.
He was busy.
He's chasing terrorists and stuff.
So that was another one where you're like, oh my God, like here I am talking to Liam Neeson, like what? Because you have to sit there. You're like, what are we going to talk about between takes?
Yeah.
And so The Simpsons was a good Like, okay, this is something we have in
I
common.
don't know why I'm picturing Liam Neeson looking at you going, have you ever seen this show, The Simpsons?
Yeah, that was pretty
That's
much.
really funny.
Yeah.
He'd really never
Can't
seen
believe
it.
I missed out on
Well,
the
he'd
last
just
20 years.
been binge watching The Simpsons, so I guess that was like.
Liam Neeson binge watching.
Yeah, he'd never seen. It was also 2003, to be fair, 2004, so it was a while
it's
ago.
still
But it
funny,
was
though.
still a good decade in. I mean, it was still a decade late, and
Yeah.
he had been binge watching. He loved it, and then he got to go do a voice. He got to go. All right, here's the most awkward interaction I ever had. I did a week on Morning Glory, and I got to sit like at this conference table between Harrison Ford and Diane Keaton.
Oh.
And so you're sitting there like all week, and it's like, again, like you're between like Han Solo and Annie Hall.
Yeah.
And he's pretty quiet. I think he's sort of a stoner cowboy. And Annie Hall and I are talking about, I don't know if you guys have it here, but there's this like chain restaurant called Soup Plantation, which is like a discount all-you-can-eat salad bar. It's not classy. But we were talking about how much we love Soup Plantation, and the only thing he said to me all week was, "What is Soup Plantation?" And then I started to panic, and I'm like, "It's a discount salad bar, and you can get potatoes." And then like as soon as I started to, I saw his eyes glaze over, and I was like trying to explain like to Indiana Jones, like how you can get like a $7 all-you-can salad.
It's a feeling like flying your own helicopter when you go in there.
And the weird part of it is too, like looking back, I'm like, really, Diane Keaton? When was the last time you went to Soup Plantation? Like if I could
I could see her there.
It's
I
Soup
believe it.
Plantation.
Soup Plantation. I think
I
around.
want one.
It's so good. I mean,
You want a
it,
discount salad bar?
You bet I do.
it's good. It's like $7, and you could park yourself in there at like 10 a.m. and stay till 10 at night and just roll over through a few meals.
Oh, we have sweet tomatoes around
It's
here.
the same thing,
Same kind of
same
thing.
company.
Oh, it is.
Oh, it's just a different
It's
name.
the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sweet, because
I like that.
I love the sweet tomatoes.
Exactly.
I love it.
I love it. That's what Diane.
My only regret is the only sweet tomatoes we have here are about 20 minutes from our house.
Yeah.
Now, what's the longest amount of time that you've ever bellied up to the Sweet Tomatoes bar? Like,
Admit
have
it.
you?
I've been in there for an hour or so.
I
Maybe
lived
an hour.
years ago. I lived in Zach Galifianakis' closet, and I don't want to brag, but I lived on an air mattress in a closet.
You
And
really did.
I did, and it was before he was super famous. And we would go to Soup Plantation, where we would see Martin Landau was a celebrity, and we would try to.
Oh.
And we would try to, we decided, we were like, let's see if we can cross over. Let's see if we can just eat ourselves from lunch through dinner.
To
And I
see-
think
see
we
how-
tapped out. We tapped out at like 4 p.m., having been there since like noon.
It's pretty good.
It was pretty good.
Just pace yourself. You have to pace yourself.
He called me Piggy Smalls of the notorious PIG. He could not believe how much I could eat. I can really put it. I don't want to brag, Utah, but I can eat. I'm dead in the downstairs, and I can put it away.
Did we mention that she's
Oh,
performing?
there's that.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't think we've even mentioned
Oh, yeah.
I don't think we really need
So,
to.
why?
that. She's performing now.
I'm at Wise Guys.
WiseGuys Comedy
Tonight.
tonight and tomorrow.
And tomorrow night, there's 4 shows.
Yeah.
Come on down so I can make my quota.
Is this?
So I need money so I can buy more, so I can not be dead downstairs. I can get the operation, and then I can go celebrate at Sweet
And
Tomatoes.
Tim will take you to Sweet
Sweet
Tomato.
Deal.
Is this kind of indicative of what your show is like?
Yeah, I'm a little bit saucy. I just felt coming to Utah. You should be warned. I get a little bit saucy. I'm not full out Sarah Silverman, but I am a little sassy. Your grandmother probably would think that I
I love
missed
that.
that girl's being too naughty.
That's good to know.
Good,
People like
good.
to know. before
Yes,
they
I'm
go.
not super clean. I'm not super clean,
The-
but
I
I'm
think
fun. I'm
the
fun.
wise people who go to WiseGuys, so
They know.
Okay, I
They're-
just wanted to just be perfectly honest. Let's be on the up and up.
So nobody's going to stone you.
It's 2 shows tonight, 2 shows tomorrow out in West Valley.
Yeah,
The
it's
big
going to be
one.
really fun. Really
It's
fun.
already fun.
It's already fun. I'm going to sit on stage and eat 17 pounds of roughage. Well, to see if I get any feeling in my lower
For the
half.
first show and then the second show.
All bets are off.
Yeah.
Well, okay, this is so disgusting. Nah, okay, I'll tell you. So my friend Rob Cohen, who was a
Yeah, I know.
Simpsons writer, who was actually the basis for the nerdy one with the glasses.
Millhouse.
Milhouse. They drew him as he was an intern at the Tracy Ullman show, so he looks like Milhouse. He is Milhouse. He's one of my best friends. We used to go for Days of Beauty. We would go to Soup Plantation. This is so disgusting. And then we would go get massages and see who stokes we'd have our bellies was like beans and salads. And he would spend the hour fighting between having to fart and fighting his boner. That's when we had free time before he got married.
Well, but you did too.
I know, but my husband knows what he married. He knows. He's like, my leash is so long on the rascal factor. I mean, I'm not making out with anybody, but he's like, he knew that he married a handful.
Who was by no means dead down there.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
Wow.
what if that was like his number one priority? Must be dead from the belly button down.
Yeah.
Responsibility down there.
He's like, I just want to know, I just want a real easy ride. Well, or whatever.
An easy ride. It's Arden Myrin, 2 shows.
Myrin.
See, it says Myrin.
It looks like Myrin. It's a drunk Viking Swedish name. I can't.
A Viking Swedish name.
It's a drunk Viking Swedish name. Yeah. Yeah.
Arden Myrin.
Yes.
2 shows tonight, 2 shows tomorrow. WiseGuys Comedy. Go to wiseguyscomedy.com.
Yeah.
Buy tickets. Buy them all up because she only gets she gets 50% of the door.
Exactly.
Is that how you
Exactly.
make
Buy
money?
them all up. Buy them all up. Come on down. We'll have fun.
And and she gets a quarter for every plate of nachos that they.
That'd be nice.
Oh my God.
They have good nachos there.
I love it. I mean, as I said, I like to eat. I like
Wouldn't
it.
it be great if the waitress brought her up a quarter every time somebody ordered nachos? Just in the middle of her set.
Oh my God! I could just have one of those like holsters with like the little
Change
quarter.
belt, yeah.
A change belt. A change belt.
Just in the middle of the show. Here she goes.
Oh, like a shot holster,
Yeah.
like I'm going to
Yeah.
San Padre Island, and then the other one will be quarters. And then when I have enough quarters, I can make it back to Los Angeles.
Thank you, Arden.
Thank you so much, you guys. So much
Come
fun.
again, please.
I would like that.
We got